Jared here, and today I'm going to be doing an all-day eating video at Universal Studios in Orlando. Now, all of the footage is in park, but before I get started with the video, I wanted to make two quick points. Point number one, Universal has gone through and hired something like 1,000 team members for the food and beverage areas of the park. So why that's important is it should reduce the amount of time that you wait in line, because they'll be able to service people quicker, and a lot more of the booths will be open, the various booths throughout the park, and stuff like the Monster Cafe hopefully will be open full time now, and that'll kind of help divert people to other restaurants, making it easier to get into some of the ones that had been open, because it had been really difficult to get tables. It was taking a really long time. Point number two, they've also discontinued mobile ordering, so that is no longer a thing. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to have the app on your phone. Just totally disregard that. I'm not even sure if I mentioned anything about mobile ordering in the video. I might have, but nevertheless, it's gone. So, enjoy the video. We're going to start our day off with some breakfast. Now, breakfast is actually really hard to get at Universal. There's really only 2.5 places that serve something that you could consider breakfast. One of them is the Today Cafe, which is located right at the entrance of the park, so it does get crowded, so we get there early. Plus, I do believe they changed their menu over lunch at around 11. Now, the Today Cafe does have some pretty nice seating indoors, but they also have this really nice patio area, which is on a day that it's not too hot. It's really enjoyable to sit out here and eat and watch people coming into the park.
This is the indoor Today Cafe seating. Well, half of it. You can also sit by the window, like a bar style. It's nice.
We decided to get one of the outdoor tables. It just seemed like a beautiful day for it. So we've got part of our order, because part of the stuff at the Today Cafe is quick service, and some of it they make. So we got a giant chocolate chip cookie.
That's my breakfast.
No, it's not. But this is your breakfast. Lindsay got this beautiful fruit tart. She's had them before. She really likes them. You got some pineapple, strawberry, kiwi,
and there's like a
blueberry.
Cream cheese base.
Yeah, and
really
some kind of weird glaze on it. I don't know what that is, but I'm more of an overnight oats guy. Now, the overnight oats, just be aware, these go like really quickly. They have a limited number of them. It's not made to order. Seems like they make this stuff all day long so you can get it. This was the last one, and there's still like an hour and a half left of breakfast. So, and there was none of the Asia berry bowls. I believe that's how you say it, isn't it? How do you?
I've had to look it up so many times.
How do you say it?
Acai.
Okay, they were out of those.
Yeah.
The rest of our food has arrived. These are a egg, ham, and cheese bagel, or I'm sorry, sandwich, not a bagel. Comes with a bowl of fruit. This is $8.99. Well, I should have said the overnight oats were $6.99. And then we've got, it's just called a bagel, I believe is what they call it on the, but you also get fruit, nasty bananas, which I don't know who would ever like those.
How dare you.
Strawberries, chocolate chips, Nutella on a bagel.
Nutella cream cheese.
Oh.
It's Nutella cream cheese, so it's gonna be epic.
Now that I've taken the lid off the overnight oats, thought I'd give you one good look here. Delicious. I absolutely love the overnight bowl. It is really tasty. It is a little bit smaller, so you might have to get like a sandwich with it, or one of these delicious fruit tarts, I guess, depending on whether or not you want something sweet. But it is really good. As far as this ham and cheese sandwich, it's also really good. In fact, it's kind of like sneaky good, because like looking at it, like it looks pretty decent, but it tastes way better than it even looks. Excellent. The next two restaurants I'm going to show you could be used for either dinner or lunch options, and up first is going to be Lombards Landing. Now, this is located in San Francisco, directly across from the exit of Fast and the Furious. If you do want to eat here at Lombard's, you do have to be a little bit careful, because their hours are a little wonky. Like 4 days a week they close around 3 p.m. I believe Fridays they close at 5, and then Saturday and Sunday it's just listed as varies. So you're going to want to check in and just make sure you can eat here on the particular day that you want. Right now can be especially tough getting seats at any Universal restaurant, so if you want to eat at Lombard's, I highly suggest you come up here and make a reservation as soon as the restaurant opens for the day. Otherwise, there's a real good chance you're not going to be able to eat here.
And this place looks fantastic in here. It's a nice cool fish tank I might have to check out in a minute. There's beautiful art on the walls and the architecture is just fantastic. Beautifully done. This fancy fish tank is just perfect in Lombard's, a seafood restaurant. Awesome.
The name of the restaurant is actually Lombard's Seafood Grill. I keep calling it Lombard's Landing because that's what the sign is outside. Sometimes I get into bad habits like that. It's hard to see, but trust me, it's coming down pretty good out there. Now you can see the rain coming down. Holy crap. That is really coming down. We got lucky we got in here on time. The food has arrived at the Fisherman's Basket here. Got a little bit of coleslaw, some calamari, fish, and French fries, of course. Lindsay here got a, what'd you get? What was it called?
The West Noodle Bowl, I think.
Some shrimp and eggs, some noodles, some shiitake mushrooms, other stuff. There was a lot of stuff in that, I can't remember. And then my son got a burger, and he's doing something I've never seen anybody do, which is cut their pickle up and stick it on top of it. What was the name of your burger again?
The Wharf Burger.
The Wharf Burger. Looks delicious.
Yeah.
But there you go. It's 3 different kinds of meals you can get here. You can get fish and chips. You can get noodles. You could have got this with tofu or maki, which is a fish, maki.
Thank you very much.
Or you can get a burger. Well, there you have it, Lombard's Seafood Grill. What did you think of your meal?
Oh, it was good. I was, the shrimp was tasty, but I was a little disappointed with the amount of vegetables in there. I was really excited about getting the vegetables, and there was hardly any in the bowl.
So it's an option, but not necessarily one that you would partake in again?
Yeah. Nope.
Mine was good. I also forgot to mention that it had clams and shrimp in it as well. It was really good, except the amount of coleslaw you get is kind of like, why bother? And the Wharf Burger was also very delicious. So there you go, Lombard Seafood Grill. And finally, our another dinner slash lunch option is the Leaky Cauldron, located right here in Diagon Alley. In fact, actually that door is the entrance, but there's quite a long queue line, and I'd like to get in front of it, show you a little bit better, but as you can see, it's pretty congested. Everybody's kind of piled in there right now because it's raining pretty hard today. It's quite a long wait for the Leaky Cauldron, so if this is on your to-do list for sure, make sure you get here early. They do not do reservations. It is walk-up only, so you're gonna have to wait in a line, which you'd have to with a reservation anyway, but you can't guarantee your entry. The cool thing about this restaurant is they show you the meals. Look at this. Fisherman's pie. You can see it down there, but I didn't see it on the menu anymore, the mini pies. I may have just missed it. Bangers and mash. Toe in the hole. Plowman's. Looks interesting. And a chicken sandwich. Scotch eggs. Food's here and it looks pretty good. I got bangers and mash. There's 2 sausages, mashed potatoes, onion gravy, peas, and some assorted vegetables there. Lindsay, because she's a toad, got a toad in the hole, which we have no idea what it is, but it looked good. Son wanted fish and chips. And then my youngest son also wanted fish and chips. But smells good and we're really hungry. Well, Woozy, how is your toad in the hole?
It's good. It's a little hard to eat one-handed.
Yeah, I see that. I see you got a little lunch buddy, or dinner buddy with you.
It's cold.
But what is it exactly?
Well, this is like some kind of pudding. They baked it in. And then these are just little sausages. There's 2 sausages in there.
Oh, okay. Is it like a sweet pudding?
No, I actually thought it was mashed potatoes at first, but it's not quite as the same taste as mashed potatoes. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just different.
Good different or bad different?
Not super flavorful, but it's good.
What about you, buddy? How's them little kid fish and chips? Oh, you're so cold. You got caught in the storm. You got some grapes. That's cute. For a little bonus, I actually forgot we ordered this. But Lindsay got a butterbeer potted cream. Comes in this cool little jar here. A little bit of, what is that, whipped cream on top?
Yeah.
So is it the consistency of ice cream?
More like pudding, I think.
Well, give it a go. I'm interested.
It's like ice cream and pudding.
What's the verdict?
Reminds me a lot of pudding. The jar is really cold, but the pudding isn't that cold, so it's just like perfect room temp pudding.
Good, bad?
It's good. It's really sweet.
Well, I'll have to try it next. Well, that's gonna do it. We'll go out here and talk about our dining experience at the Leaky Cauldron. Well, what did you think of the Leaky Cauldron?
It was good. It was decent food.
Look at that humidity just fogging up the camera. There's not much I can do about that because you know what? It gets humid in Florida sometimes, or at least that's what I'm told.
We're sure getting rained on a lot this trip.
Yeah, it's raining pretty good. But anyway, I think the Leaky Cauldron is extremely good, but I would suggest it more for lunch. The reason I put it as lunch dinner is if you were going to do Lombards and Leaky Cauldron in the same day, you pretty much have to do Lombards earlier, most days because of the time they close.
Yeah.
Leaky Cauldron stays open until the park closes. But I would say it's more of a lunch than a dinner, unless you're a light eater. But food's pretty good. What'd you think?
I thought it was delicious. I liked my little toad in the hole.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I've never had before.
I kind of wish I had the toe in the hole. But I'm gonna finish this up because as you can see, it's fogging up and raining up, and I don't want to damage my camera. Well, that's going to do it for our all-day eating video inside Universal Studios in Orlando. Hopefully you enjoyed it. One last point before I go. If you are eating in the park, be aware that those restaurants all seem to close a couple hours to an hour and a half before the park actually closes out. So I have been caught by that before, where I think I've got plenty of time to go eat at like Finnegan's or one of these other restaurants, only to find out that, yeah, no, that they are closed. So just be aware of it, plan appropriately for it, and you'll be fine. Thanks for watching.